We lost everything in the fire. We lost cars, the house, and our personal belongings, and my mother's things that meant a lot to us.
Until January 8th, Mary lived in her Altadena home of almost 50 years. Pedro and Mercedes Matus also raised a family there.
Our home was burnt completely, right down to ashes and everything, and we didn't have time to save or salvage anything.
Instead of enjoying the fruits of their lifelong labor, Pedro, Mercedes, and Mary had their lives and homes completely upended.
This for us was a real shock.
I had about 75 people who come to the senior center on a regular basis who lost their homes.
Akila Gibbs is executive director of the Pasadena Senior Center. The Eaton Canyon fire, which burned so much of nearby Altadena, intensified an already dire situation: loneliness among seniors.
As we age, our life gets smaller. Your kids are busy living their lives. You know, many neighbors have moved away, friends have passed on.
Which can be a mental health time bomb.
Social isolation is one of the #1 reasons we exist.
The Pasadena Senior Center opened its doors in 1960. Back then, people would dress up to come here. These days, it's less formal, but the mission hasn't changed.
It gets people out of their house and doing something and meeting new people and learning new things.
El músico.
Members can plan their day around their favorite classes and activities. For Mary,
La mano.
My beginning Spanish and the strengthening class.
How vital was the senior center for you after the fires?
They were just here for me in every way.
It was so much love and hugs and everything that there's no way you could feel negative.
Mary joined PSC several years ago. She helps with lunch service and shows new members the ropes.
A lot of things to do. Movies on Friday at 1 o'clock. Birthday dinners every month. Trips.
Mary was recruited as a volunteer, as are many PSC newbies.
This happens so often because people have negative views about senior centers, that you're just sitting here in a corner isolated and everybody you see is on a walker. They don't want that. They don't want to be reminded of that. So they come here and they volunteer.
Before losing her home, Mary lost her husband in 2019 and her son in 2023. Even with so much loss, it can be hard to identify as being depressed.
I don't even say, are you depressed? I say, are you bored? Do you want something to do?
Akila says inevitably, after a few weeks,
they go, I don't have time to volunteer. I want to take that Zumba Gold class.
The fitness program is truly remarkable, especially training for the Pasadena Senior Games. Age doesn't seem to be a barrier to this track champion, this disc golfer, or this myth-destroying pole vaulter.
As you age, so many people tell you what you shouldn't do, what you can't do.
But here folks discover what they can do, like to do.
And throw away the shackles of ageism. And ageism really stops people from living their full lives.
For Pedro and Mercedes, being here recharged their emotional battery, which makes them more resilient.
I know we lost everything. What we have left now are the sweet memories of everything.
Instead of turning inwards, they say,
you need to start coming out that shell.
Was coming out of that shell part of it coming to the senior center?
Yes, yes.
If you didn't have someone that cared for you and show you that caring, I don't want to say it, but you wouldn't want to be here.
And that's the opposite of how Mary feels, being at the Pasadena Senior Center.
It brings joy.
What makes me proud is that it changes lives. I have seen people blossom and really they've come alive. Their lives have changed substantially coming here.